You're very much welcome to this very important interview. I am Bishop Beryl Nalova, founder of Church Without Walls Evangelistic Association. With me, I have a couple of people. Right to my immediate right is Reverend Flore Ikomi. And he is here in Ghana all the way from the United States because he was invited by Church Without Walls Evangelistic Association to come and start the celebration of our 10-year anniversary. He is the founder and president of Godly Reflection Network. You're very much welcome.
Thank you very much.
And next to him is Mr. George Mackenzie Pitcher. Mr. George Mackenzie Pitcher is an entrepreneur, but also seconds as the right-hand person of Church Without Walls Evangelistic Association. You are very much welcome, Mr. Pitcher.
Thank you.
Next to Mr. Pitcher is Mrs. Mark Mary Pitcher. She is the wife of Mr. Pitcher, as you've heard from her name. She's here because she's also going to talk to us about her experiences. Our servant of God, Reverend Flore, came from the United States to Ghana. So we are doing this not for us, but for you viewers who were not there to witness the power of God work in our midst. We want to do this. By the end of this interview, your faith will be lifted. Hallelujah.
Amen.
So, Reverend Flore, how was your stay?
It was wonderful. Today is going to be my last day here. I've been here about 12 days, and I'll be heading back to the United States today. And it was just a wonderful time with Church Without Walls and the people who are next to me, as all of us experienced the incredible move of God in the midst of the people in villages, in the towns in Kumasi, and in villages around Kumasi. And I will let them speak to those things so that, like Bishop Beryl said, your faith will also be ignited.
Your coming was so remarkable. Most of our trips we took was with the man of God. We took a couple of trips to Pepperdine, the village where we had a crusade. We actually went there to dedicate the place. He never whined or complained. He never did that. I was just watching his attitude, especially when we were heading towards the farm. Such a long distance, full of uncertainties. At some point I was like, what if we meet a snake on the way? That's what I was thinking. Because all these things try to get into your mind. But he was so positive, he was so enthusiastic, and then we had a wonderful time with him. I actually have a personal testimony that happened on that fateful day of the crusade. I was expectant. I was like, I have to receive something before this crusade ends. And then, during his ministration, I was feeling goosebumps all over my body. I was like, what is this? What is this? I realized my spirit was open to receive what he was actually ministering. And one of the remarkable things that happened was the part when he commanded the rain to stop. At that moment, I was like, it will work. Because when the man of God started rebuking the rain, that I command you to stop, I was just looking at the sky. And something told me it will happen. And it happened. The rain stopped, and we were able to finish the crusade successfully. So God has been faithful. His coming to Ghana was not in vain. God used him to actually do what he was supposed to do. By walking.
Let me come in. I want to explain why rain stop and rain stop is very important to us. We do not hold crusades in halls. Church Without Walls Evangelistic Association is specializing in taking the gospel to the utmost parts of the earth, the places where people don't want to go. So our crusades are always open air.
Exactly.
They are always open air crusades. Okay, when God blesses once in a while, we can put some tents, but those tents can't hold the rain.
Yeah.
So if the rain had to fall, I'm telling you, the crusade would have been finished. But I remember the right hand and your forefinger pointing up, and you said, I command the elements of the weather to obey the voice. And then I saw the cloud roll. Now that's the power of God.
Oh, yes.
If you're watching, I want you to know that that is the power of God. Okay, Mr. Preacher, just, you can continue.
Can I just jump in here
Yes.
for just a second?
Yes.
To let the viewers know that it wasn't just an issue of commanding the rain, it was also backed up by the scriptures when Jesus was in the boat with his disciples, which gives us clear indication that he has given us power over the elements. And the rain started, immediately they handed me the microphone. So it's not as if the crusade had started and in the middle of the crusade. So in essence, without that discernment and dependence on God and his power he has given us, there would have been no crusade.
Yes. Yeah.
So I think it is important for the viewers to understand that from the moment they handed me the microphone, the skies opened and the rain began. But it stopped immediately. I exercised the power of God in us that he has called over the elements.